GCSE English used to be the most relaxing time of my entire life. As soon as my English teacher, Miss Cronin, opened up Macbeth and started reading in, a soft ASMR like voice, I fell asleep straight away. And I fell asleep even faster in wintertime when the heaters would kick in. My head would be on the desk, my book would be open, and I'd be dreaming away. It looked like I was lazy as, a teenager studying their GCSEs, not caring about their future. I'd stay awake the whole night watching YouTube, scrolling for hours, doing literally nothing. And then I'd use English to catch up on that sleep. If you told that version of me that one day I'd enjoy waking up early, rather I'd wake up early every single day for years, I'd probably laugh in your face. The shift didn't happen because suddenly I woke up one day and I became disciplined. It happened because life forced me to grow. I became a father at 20. I was studying at Cambridge at the same time, juggling deadlines, essays, and living with a newborn who didn't understand the concept of sleep. I was constantly drained and was literally surviving on dua and coffee. I realized the world would not slow down for me. And if I didn't take control of my time, I wouldn't accomplish the goals that I wanted to accomplish in life. And life would actually take control of me rather than the opposite. That realization pushed me to wake up before Fajr. And it was rough. My body hated it at first. But come 9 a.m., I realized something that nobody could have taught me otherwise. I genuinely felt ahead of the world for the first time in a long time. And that feeling became addictive. Here's the strange part. I didn't suddenly need less sleep. My state of mind was the thing that changed. When you wake up late, and whenever I do wake up late now, for example, I feel that I'm reacting to the day rather than taking control of it. You get notifications, messages, stress. All of that noise slows your brain down. When you wake up early, you start the day creating rather than listening to noise all the time. You begin with Quran, you reflect, you plan, you do whatever you need to do before the world wakes up. And you very quickly go from chaos to clarity. Scientifically, this makes sense. Your body peaks with cortisol in the morning. It's your built in alertness chemical. The thing that really made me enjoy waking up early was to think of my life like a video game. I've always loved playing video games. I've played consoles basically my whole life until I became a dad. And there's a reason why many young brothers like myself love playing video games. Every action, every mission, every slice of a blade, whatever you do in the video game is predictable. The game gives you instant feedback. You level up after every single action. You do a certain thing, you get a certain reward, and you move up in the certain hierarchies that are in place in the game. And one morning, I realized that my mornings were like a video game. Every day I rose early was like my character, meaning myself, leveling up. My mental strength increased, my patience increased, and my capacity to just sit and focus also increased. Often you hear, celebrities, famous people speaking about success. And I think it's Joe Rogan who speaks about thinking of yourself being in a movie, your story basically, where every single action you're doing is being monitored by a camera that will eventually be played for others to watch. I had a similar concept for myself where every single action that I put in now would be something that I'd be able to see later on in the future. So then waking up in the morning was no longer just waking up in the morning and feeling tired. It became a journey. It became a moment to cherish. And when I started to learn more about the religion, I started to realize that the mornings were stressed severely in Islam. The Prophet ﷺ made dua for the ummah to be blessed in the mornings. Not only that, the Salaf would never ever fall asleep after Fajr Salah. There's a narration in Sahih Muslim where one of the Sahaba, he actually went to Abdullah ibn Mas'ud's house after the Jama'ah of Fajr. He asked permission to enter the house, and the maid of Abdullah ibn Mas'ud actually gave them permission. Yet, despite getting this permission, they waited a few minutes before entering. When they eventually entered the house, Abdullah ibn Mas'ud asked them, "Why did you not enter straight away after we gave you permission to enter?" And they responded that we thought someone would be asleep in the house, so we did not want to disturb. Abdullah bin Mas'ud took that as an offense. He got angry and asked, "Do you believe that one of my mother's sons would be someone of heedlessness?" Notice how Abdullah bin Mas'ud couldn't fathom a person who wanted good in this life that this person would still stay asleep after Fajr Salah. When you begin your day with adhkar, and this is what Abdullah ibn Mas'ud actually does in this narration, and I specifically want to focus on the Quran in this specific instance as well, because of course, wa kalimatullahi hiya al-ulya, Allah's words are superior to all things. Your day changes drastically. Your time stretches, your stress falls, and your tasks feel a lot lighter throughout the day. You're not just getting more done because you're awake, but you are more aligned with your purpose. You're aligned with your fitrah, you're aligned with what the Prophet ﷺ and the Salaf would advise for anyone seeking goodness in this life. Early mornings changed my life, not because I became a person who relied on motivation, but because my life was now more aligned with my purpose. Now, I don't wake up early just to be more productive, but that is a byproduct of waking up early. It's more so that I wake up early to just be myself. I can do the things that I need to do before the world interrupts me. If you want to make the shift too, here's what worked for me. You have to sleep with intention. You can't just crash onto the bed whenever you feel like it. The Quran comes first in the morning. Even if it's just 10 minutes, make sure you prioritize it before anything else. Protect the silence in the morning as well. Don't jump onto your phone and start scrolling and letting the noise of social media hit you before you've done anything productive. Make sure to also reward yourself. Maybe you get a coffee, go for a short walk. Make sure that you enjoy and are grateful for the things that you have in your life. And specifically in a moment where it's quiet in the morning, you are really able to have that connection with your Lord and really thank Him for what He has given you. If you're ready to stop feeling spiritually drained, I'm running a free webinar. The webinar is titled How to Memorize the Quran While Living Busy Lives. I'll show you how to build a consistent memorization routine, specifically one that gives you energy instead of taking it away. And after the webinar, you'll get 7-day access to the Barakah Block. The Barakah Block is a company which I started to help brothers and sisters stay consistent with reading the Quran every single day. And in the Barakah Block, you really feel the shift for yourself. The link to sign up for the webinar is in the description below. Start recharging your energy today.